Hello guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. Wendy here. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. So welcome back to my channel if you're already a subscriber, and welcome if you are new here. I'm very happy to have you. I am enjoying a cup of coffee after dinner. This is one of my favorite cups. It's not exactly round, it's like odd shaped, which I love. That's one of the things I loved about it. And it's got a pretty gold handle, and it's usually my teacup, but I'm having my coffee in it tonight. So I had a very hard time sleeping last night, guys. It was like really bad. I think I slept an hour. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why either, but I guess I had a lot of stuff on my mind, and you know, my mom's going through some serious health issues right now. I think I share that with you guys, and so I guess I had more on my mind than I realized, and yeah, literally an hour. So I barely made it to work today. I was on fumes all day, and but because it was Friday, I pushed through and persevered, and here we are. So before anything, guys, if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe below. I appreciate it each and every time you do, so don't forget. Yeah, it's been, it's been a week, and so I thought I would do a little catch up first with you guys. Maybe you're having your coffee or tea, and I thought we could chat for a couple of minutes about what's going on book-wise for the next month. So I just finished Project Hail Mary with the group read with MJ from Reading This Life, and I absolutely love that book. It was a great book. I highly recommend. I'll probably do a review at some point of it, but I loved it. And the new book for the book read for July is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So that one is, I'm very excited to read that. I've wanted to read that one for a while, and for some reason I just haven't, but I am very happy that she picked this book for July, because I am very much looking forward to reading it. And also we're reading The Girl Who Drank the Moon right there. It's a YA book. I've been wanting to read that one for a long time. I love the cover of this book, and so I'm going to be reading that one too. I also have this book that I got from the library sale that I plan on reading, because it's thin, and these books are not so thin, not that they're huge, but the books for the book club are not small. This one is Wilderness, a collection of dark tales by Elizabeth Yon, and I love the cover on this, so I will be reading this one too. And then, it's subject to change. I am a mood reader as well, so I might add a book or change a book, but that's what I'm definitely reading, the reading club books, the reading group books, and then if there's anything changes, I'll let you guys know about that. But so far, that's what I'm reading. So yeah, so it's tough getting through the day on very little sleep. I tell you, I don't think I've been this sleep deprived or even close to it since I had kids. And that was, I remember those days all too well. And so yeah, the difference is now, if I want to go lay down, I could just lay down, but I never do. I don't, I'm always doing something, but I will crash very hard tonight, trust me. So yeah, so today I also wanted to do a book tag that I found. You guys know I love tags, so I'm going to do that. This one is called the BedTime BookTag, and I found this one and I thought it was cute, and you guys know I love tags, so let's do this. Let's get into this tag. The first prompt is a book that kept you up all night reading, and this is a pretty easy one because this book, oops, you know what, I almost forgot to put my microphone on here, and I like to do that for you guys because I do have, I don't know if you can hear it, I have a low fan in the background instead of putting on my air conditioner, because then you really probably wouldn't hear me. And Apollo is over there as usual, my audience. And it's warm in here, so I don't want him to be uncomfortable while he watches me film. So, so to circulate the air, I do have a fan going in the background, so hopefully it's not annoying to you guys. So yeah, so this book tag, the first prompt is a book that kept you up all night reading, and that's pretty easy because this one I read just a couple months ago, and it left such an impression on me, and I loved it. And I did a review on this book with you guys, and that is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I read this book like no tomorrow. I read it on my lunch hour, I told you. I read it in bed every night, as I always read in bed, but this one I just absolutely fell in love with, so that's the book. The next one is a book that made you scared to sleep. I can't say that a book has ever really made me scared to sleep. I mean, I read spooky books, but I don't read, I usually don't read books that, you know, are so terrifying that they keep me up at night. I think if a book were to do that, it would probably be like, you know, a nonfiction book, something that really happened, like a serial killer or something maybe. And even then, I don't think it would keep me up. Maybe when I was younger, but definitely not now. Okay, the next prompt, number 3, is a book that made you go to sleep. There have been a few books that have done that, unfortunately. It happens. One of the ones I read not too long ago that just popped into my head was The Dappled Sea, right over here. I kept wanting it to get better, and it just didn't. I had high hopes for it. I did a whole review on it, and you guys probably remember. But it just, yeah, kind of left me, like, felt like sleeping. The next prompt is a book that left you tossing and turning all night in anticipation of its release. I don't think that I have ever, I don't think I've ever lost sleep over a book coming out. As a rule, I usually don't go towards, not that I don't like new releases, it's just that I love, there's so many books that are already out or have been out for forever that I haven't read that I go towards that. Like I said, not to say that I don't look forward to new releases, but I tend to like the older books. So I don't think that I've ever, you know, been so anticipating a release like that I lost, you know, sleep over it. But the next prompt is a book that has your dream boyfriend or girlfriend, if you're a guy, in it, and there isn't. I don't read romance novels, and not to say that there's not characters that I, you know, would say, oh wow, you know, this guy is, you know, awesome and whatever, but I can't think of any that has my, you know, dream, you know, guy in it. So I married my dream guy, so I was lucky. Okay. So let's see. The next one, and the next prompt is a book that would be your worst nightmare to live in. And the one that pops in my head, because it's right over there, is Project Hail Mary. Without giving any spoilers away, if you haven't read it already, you guys already know just from the cover that it's an astronaut. There's a space guy in it, and the element of space. And I could never be an astronaut. Just letting you guys know. I just, you know, I'm claustrophobic, number one, and I would be terrified. So that's scary to me, like being in space and, you know, not knowing when you're coming back, or, you know, because they're there for a long time. So that would probably be it. A book cover that, the next prompt is a book cover that reminds you of nighttime. Well, I would have to say, well, this one's one of them, the one I just showed you, the Wilderness. It definitely reminds me of nighttime. It's like, you know, screaming nighttime. And then The Girl Who Drank the Moon, right here, because it has the moon, and that, you know, that usually reminds you of nighttime, and it's a great cover. So those two books, I would say, right off the bat. The next prompt is A book that has a nightmarish cliffhanger. Okay, this is a book that I read a very long time ago, and I don't read cliffhangers. I told you guys I don't read series, at least I haven't yet, that I, got into, but this book is called The Mammoth Book of Jack the Ripper by Maxim Jakubowski, right here. That was like a nightmarish cliffhanger book. I love the story of Jack the Ripper because I love spooky stories. So that one, and it was a very long time ago I read it. Okay, the last two prompts. One is a book that you actually dreamt about, and as much as I love books, I don't dream about them. I don't remember ever dreaming about a book, but yeah, I'm sorry, I can't think of a book that I dreamt about. So the last prompt is a book monster that you would not want to find under your bed. I gave this one some thought, guys. I did. I gave this one some thought, and this is a book that came out in the 70s. I didn't read it. My brother did. My oldest brother did. And I remember it scared the hell out of him because he had nightmares about it. They made it into a movie, and the movie scared the hell out of me when I first saw it. I saw it in the movies, and that is The Exorcist. The cover of it is weird. It's got like a weird, I guess, demonic face on it. And I remember that cover. I remember looking at that book on his bed, and I was like even scared to touch it. But I think if I found it under my bed, it would definitely startle me. So it would have to be that book, which is right here. A weird cover. But that's it. That is the book tag. So yeah, some of the questions, like the girl, the boyfriend, the dream guy thing, didn't pertain to me because, like I said, I'm not a romance reader, and maybe years ago when I was in my Harlequin phase, as I'm sure we all were at one time or another through the years, but yeah, I just, I don't read romance books. I just don't like them. I mean, if there's some romance in the book here and there and I don't know about it, that's fine. I mean, like the whole book being about like, lovey-dovey stuff, I don't like it. Maybe because I did read so much romance, Harlequin type of things when I was younger. I don't know. But anyway, so that is my little wrap-up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed that little book tag. I'll try to find out who did that book tag. I just happened to find it online, but yeah, that's it. So I'm going to finish my coffee here, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July. Please stay safe in whatever you do. I am trying to pick up something. Actually, I ordered something for my dogs, my daughter's dog and my dog, my dogs. They're both my dogs. That will calm them down, because it's just, that's the thing I hate about it. I mean, these dogs get terrified, and I try to imagine what they're going through, like how they feel, and it must be like the equivalent of being in the war and having like bombs go off or something, because their nervous system is just so super sensitive. And people do this before 4th of July anyway, and they'll do it long after, but I'm going to try to calm them down with something, because I just don't want to see my babies suffer. So that's that. So stay well. I hope you have an awesome weekend, awesome holiday weekend. Please get some reading in, because I know I will, and I will see you guys back here again on, well, actually, I'll see you back here again on Monday, on the 4th of July. So stay well, have fun, and I'll see you later.